Good morning, my friends. Yeah, finally back out in the tent. It's been a while. I know. Life's been hectic, life's been busy. Gonna get the stove running here. We'll get out of the tent. I got a chair sitting over there. This is a glamping trip for me. Honestly, it's a glamping trip. You're gonna hear some noise in the background. And when I get up and I show you where I am, then you'll understand what's going on this trip. This trip is basically just to get out of the house, do some photography, and yeah, do a little channel update on where I've been, stuff like that. So we're gonna get some coffee on. It's just 6:45 in the morning. I had a time lapse running on the sun coming up over the field here, and I'll show you that here. But yeah, so we're gonna get some coffee on. Like I said, I'm on a glamping trip. We got a chair sitting over there. We'll go and jump in that and see the world go by. So, good morning. Welcome to the channel today, your channel for fun and adventure in the outdoors. It's great to be back. Damn it. Okay, so for today's, I look rough this morning. Okay, so for today's glamping expedition, if you want to call it that, I am at the very center of Canada. So, we're gonna have a look here. Here in Manitoba is the longitudinal center of Canada. So we're just outside of Taché, Manitoba. Made my coffee, as you can see, and the camera fell over. That stuff breaks my heart when that happens. But yeah, we're just gonna plop ourselves in a chair here, sip on some coffee, and yeah, watch some of the traffic go by. This is the Trans-Canada #1 highway here, where you see that truck going and this truck coming. So yeah, Sunday morning. Like I said, it's just 7 o'clock in the morning. There's some people over here. They're building some stuff right by my tent, which, you know, trying to do a YouTube video, you don't expect on a Sunday morning for 6:30 in the morning for a construction crew to come in rolling in, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna walk over. I left my coffee on the rock over here. Gonna grab my coffee and plop myself in a chair. And we'll have a little shoot the breeze, let you know where I've been, what I've been doing. But first, we got to get a coffee in this kid. Okay, so this trip actually started, or this video actually started a couple weeks ago. We took off, we went squirreling up around St. James. That's a area in the city of Winnipeg. And We were going to get some work clothes. We're gonna go to Canadian Tire, and we're gonna get some parts for the gasser and get it up and running. But we couldn't find a back rim, so I just kind of managed to get it up and running. I got about 10 feet out of my door and my drive chain snapped, so I had to order parts, and then that took about a week to get. So the weekend after that, what happened is I built the bike, I took it on a test run, and I got in a head-on collision with a car. It was not my fault and it wasn't their fault. It was just a plain accident. I didn't see the car did not see me. And I know that might sound strange, but that's just the honest truth. It was just an honest accident, and that's what happens in life. I didn't blame him, he didn't blame me. So we had to change the forks on the front of the bike. And so now this was actually like one of the big test rides to see what the bike is doing this year. And it's already June the 23rd. June. What am I saying? I'm not even awake. Look how puffy my face is. It's July 23rd. So all I've been doing is work. So I went into Mark's. I said I would show you a couple clips of exactly what I was doing in life, where I have been, why I haven't been out. On top of that, with COVID, now COVID things are starting to open up again. But for here in Manitoba anyways, the backcountry is basically shut down because of all the wildfires that we're having. I think at last count there was 128 wildfires here in the province of Manitoba, over 800 in Canada. So one, it'd just be without any rain. We haven't had any rain. I'll show you over here by my tent. A good example. And just all of these sunflowers. Just look at all these sunflowers. And they're so stunted because we haven't had any water. We haven't had any rain. So, last week we had some rain. That's why we got a little bit of green to the grass. But we have had no rain. Those Nescafes are good damn coffee, man, for a backpacking trip or just getting out trip. So I'm glamping. I have a place I pulled in. It's just loud because they're working, and you can't blame a working guy for coming out and showing up to do his job. So we're trying to stay away from some of the noise. Plus we're right on the Trans-Canada Highway. But yeah. So I haven't been able to get out and do much stuff. But there's one thing I know is Manitoba's beautiful. We're prairies. I mean, there's not a lot of trees, not a lot of formation to the land and stuff. But just look at how gorgeous. Like I've shown you, what was that, on my Finding Strength expedition. I showed you how beautiful the canola fields were. Similar with green and the yellow, but now the sunflowers. I mean, just let me put down my coffee. Do a better job here for you. Just look at all these beautiful ladies in love with Bob. Look at how they're all turned facing the sun. Just gorgeous. And they just go on for miles. So I seen one time a video, a time lapse of the sunflowers all popping their heads up when the sun came up and all turning towards the sun. And that's what I was trying to do this morning. I was trying to do that same kind of time lapse, see if I could recreate that for myself. I don't know if I did or not. You're seeing it now for yourself. So, but yeah, we just want to get out of the house. I've been working, and that's where the Finding Strength expedition paid off, because I got my confidence back. I got what I needed to back in life to simply be who I used to be. I had lost that a little bit, and I found that And that's why I've been just working. Like, I'm in a good position with work. I know I'm gonna be dark on the screen, but that's fine. I'm in a good position with work. They're a great company that I work for. Really stand up. I like the way that the things are run. I like the people that are in charge and running it. I've worked myself into a supervisor position. And I mean, again, that's was a big thing about the Finding Strength expedition, was knowing that I can do this stuff and getting after it. It was the getting after part I was letting myself down on. And that Finding Strength expedition brought that back to me. I mean, as a matter of fact, I'll tell you how I got the job. I got the job because I was putting out 3 to 5 job applications a day. I was sending them out, sending out my resume, applying for 3 to 5 jobs a day, and nothing was really spinning my wheels. A couple job interviews with Lowe's, Home Depot, stuff like that. So I got on the bike and I went up to a construction site at the shopping mall that you just seen here in the video. So they're doing a big renovation on the mall here, and it certainly was a much needed upgrade. So because I knew they were doing a big project, lots of construction crews. And I talked to a gentleman on the parking garage, and I was like, "Hey man, are you guys hiring by any chance?" He said, "Send in your resume." I sent in my resume, and I got a job. So it was chasing after it. It was like balls to the wall. It was like, just gotta get a job. We gotta get something on the go. And I did everything in my power to make that happen. And I'm damn proud of myself for doing it. Damn proud of myself for doing it. So, but yeah, here I'll take you and I'll show you some of like these ground conditions that just shows you like the lack of rain that we've had. Like, here's a couple of good examples here. Like when the cracks in the earth are like this. That has been, like, look at this. I can put my whole hand in there. Like, look at that. Look at this. When your ground is that dry, that you can lose your whole arm in a crack. Those are tremendous drought conditions that we've had. Flipping the camera around here. Sorry, I'll try to edit that out maybe. So yeah, so you can't go in the backcountry. There's fire bans on everywhere. Like even in the city, you can't have charcoal barbecues running at all. Like there's absolute fire bans on. And why would you go into the backcountry with a drought, with all the forest fires burning, and when you're back there, there's no way out. You're not out running a forest fire. So between work and the conditions and coming out of COVID, there just hasn't been a lot of chance for me to come up with content for you guys. And that's just the way it is, being a content creator on YouTube for the outdoor genre. You have to be outdoors to create content, and it just hasn't been a possibility. So we're out here I love chasing the crazy. So that's why we're out here chasing the crazy, looking at all the beautiful sunflowers. The landscape that I live in is just gorgeous if you have an eye for it. Like, look at this guy. How they're all just coming to life this morning. That's just beautiful. So yeah, we came out glamping. We got the bike parked here. See, this is the construction crew here. They're working on building something. I don't know. They're building a shed or something, bringing water and stuff into the place. But it was nice just to pull in. We got the gasser all locked up here. We put the tent up here. We got outhouses just over there. I brought a cooler with some beer. I had like 4 beers. I brought 4 beers. I think I probably still have one in there. Some extra water and some water and ice. Last night's dinner was an Alpen Fare Southwest style masa with beef, with some hickory sticks and some gummy worms. And yeah, it's coffee this morning. We got 3 packs of oatmeal. We're gonna pack up. We're gonna get out of here before the wind starts blowing. I'll be later on the way home, but I'm less than half a tank, so I might be pedaling for the last half of the last little bit of the journey when I get into the city. But as long as I get in the city, I don't care. We came out just a tent, sleeping pad, sleeping bag, the saddlebags, the food bag. I mean, I didn't bring anything. I didn't bring a sweater. I didn't bring anything. It's a light trip out. Come out, try to film the sunflowers rising up. Talk to you guys, show you guys why I haven't been out, explain to you why I haven't had a lot of content on my channel lately, and yeah, but I do miss you guys, man. I miss you guys so much. It's incredible, you know. But thanks for sticking with me. I got some big news coming. I got a big thing coming in August 14th. Ooh, it's juicy, and I wish I could tell you right now, but it is a huge deal for the channel, and we got a couple other things going on with the channel. I got a trip planned for September, so we can look forward to that. Although I don't know the dates yet, and I better figure that out because I'm gonna have to put in a couple days off at work, and I'm sure they'll be fine with that. I haven't had any time off or booked any time off anyways, and they know I'm a YouTube creator, and they know I'm probably just dying to get out and do some stuff. So and like I said, they're a good company. I don't think they'll have any deal with it. So but yeah, so we're just gonna go and have another cup of coffee. We're gonna break down camp. We're gonna get out of here. And there's probably a lot more than I want to say to you guys, but I'm not awake yet. I'm just not awake yet. So yeah, I'll probably come back on. Yeah, so it's just good to be back. Good to see all you guys. All right, I'm gonna go and get another cup of coffee in me. It's a beautiful morning here. Center of Canada. The center of Canada. Awesome.